It sorta makes sense that the target audience for fidget spinners lost interest in them so hastily. Interesting story. The women who invented end up letting her patent expire BC. It did not sell and she was trying to save money. A few years later is when it really took off. Wild. We didn't. We're just a minority of the peak audience for fidget spinners. As someone with ADD, I think it's great that fidget toys became more mainstream. That's because I have a silicone bubble infinite bubble popper thing. Much better for stimming. As someone with ADHD, it didn't help me with focus at all. It, however, did help me become even more distracted when using it. I personally feel that the fidget cube was infinitely better for helping my focus in every way. I completely agree with this post. Fidget spinners are just a fad. And like all other fads, their popularity eventually fades. We should be thankful for the entertainment they have given us in the meantime. They're still super popular in rehab. When I went, I spun mine till it broke. What are you talking about? I play with my fidget spinner every day. Of course. I was born with mine, rolling on the floor laughing. I think people moved on to poppets, and now mochi toys. They do the same thing. Such a shame yo balls went away. But I guess it makes sense since they killed all of us who played with them. I put fidget spinners next to products like Pet Rock. Same energy. I totally get why people lost interest in fidget spinners so quickly. I think they were a trend that people got bored of after a while. And with so many other options out there, it's easy to see why they didn't stick around for long. I totally agree. Fidget spinners were popular for a short time. But it makes sense that people quickly lost interest in them. They just weren't a very practical or interesting toy. I switched to fingerboards. Was no reward to just spinning the thing personally. That's because they are easy to lose and end up being wastes of money if you continue to keep buying them. I thought the target audience was people that work desk jobs. I prefer Rubik's cubes. Both hands engaged at all times. Solve and unsolve in loop. I still have a working spinner, never had a need to get another one. I know a friend who bought tons thinking he could sell them easily. He still have boxes to this day. LMAO. I was walking through a store, and I passed a guy on the phone, and he was saying something like, I just spent $2,000 on them. What am I supposed to do with these fidget spinners now? And this was a bit past the peak of the fad. I felt sorry for the guy. But you have to be careful with your investments. It's not that the demographic lost interest, but that it spread way farther than its actual demographic.